What's up, you guys? Welcome to another Splash Squad podcast, okay? I do need to fill you guys in on some things, okay? Because the Trailblazers versus Nuggets series has just started and the first game is over. I literally just, according to my watch, can y'all see it? My watch, I just finished the game like 5 minutes ago. Very tragic outcome. I kind of saw it coming. But I wanted to kind of give some background of my opinions because I was not able to commentate on last round because I was not in front of the camera. I wasn't able to make videos. So I just want to tell you my thoughts really quick on those series and then talk about game one. Because, like, honestly, no, for real, what is going on? Trailblazers, did you? Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go back really quick to Warriors versus Rockets. The first thing I want to address, number one, okay, Warriors fans. There were a lot of Warriors fans after they won and eliminated the Rockets. They swore that proved that they could win without KD. That one game, by the way, the one game that they won. Yes, the Rockets, you did perform poorly. You did. That was on you. You could have continued. But no, you eliminated yourselves, really. But what I want to say, though, is that that's definitely not the case. How does that one game prove that they can win without KD when every single game in this series, don't try to stutter, because guess what? This message is still going to get out, Warriors fans. You thought you were off the hook? No. Every single game in that series was decided within 6-point margin, right? 6 or 8 point margin. That means every single game was close. That doesn't happen every playoff series. That means the games were very close, like I just said. I don't know why I repeated it. Probably for emphasis. Now, what you have to realize is that KD averaged the most points, first of all. He averaged 35 points, 37 points. He was the most efficient on y'all team. How does you winning one game prove that y'all could win that entire series without him? Your most efficient scorer and the person who scored the most points amid a Steph Curry shooting slump. Klay Thompson being streaky and iffy. How does that work? But this proves they could have won without him anyway. No, it doesn't. They won that game fair and square. You got lucky. Great. But that doesn't prove anything. Stop it. You knew better than that. Very disappointed in you for even saying that. Any Warriors fan that said that. Now, for people that are saying, the teams were evenly matched. They weren't. Okay, it's still 2 All-Stars going up against, it was 3, really, right? Yes, 3 All-Stars in that game, but in that entire series, it was obviously overmatched. Obviously. And here's my argument. That's not the argument. Obviously, teams are going to be unevenly matched in playoff series. It's not a big deal. My thing is, James Harden had no help out there, okay? Eric Gordon was doing his thing. PJ Tucker was unbelievable. I mean, he was just doing everything for them. The box score does not really tell the full truth. The analytics doesn't tell the full truth. You just got to watch the games. That's what I always say. PJ Tucker did amazing. But Chris Paul was supposed to be the other all-star on the team. He was not playing like an all-star. And that's on period. You can literally see it. Now, if you look at the box score, you'll see some points. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, snap. How did he get all those points? Free throws. Free throws. And that's not a bad thing. You get into the free throw line. That's great. But just scoring, he was not scoring himself like that much, okay? He was facilitating. He was really playing like a pure point guard, like everyone says. But to me, he is Chris Paul. Like, that's not just a regular point guard. That's not just, breakout. This point guard had a breakout year. No, this is Chris Paul right here. Chris Paul. Y'all rank him high, right? He wasn't playing like that. That's what I'll say. And I think that James Harden was missing that elite help. He was. It was just him. Clint Capella too. I'm not even going to go on to you right now, but Clint, come on now. I'm sorry. So that was definitely something that affected that series. I'm just saying, let's not act like the Warriors proved anything with that. They won like they were supposed to. They were supposed to win that. All right, now let's go on to the Trailblazers versus the Nuggets. I don't have much to say about this except for, first of all, the game-winning shot was amazing. Number 2, I'm very glad the Trailblazers won just because the Nuggets, they kind of get old to me. You know what I mean? Plus, Jamal Murray's kind of not our biggest friend over here at the Lake Shell. So, you know, he's sitting on the couch watching just like me. You know what I mean? Say hi, you know. Tragic, but you know, I didn't really care for the Nuggets to go any further. I'd rather watch a series of the Trailblazers play than the Nuggets. I'm not a fan of the Trailblazers or anything like that, but I just much rather watch them. Like, they're a lot less boring to me. But the Trailblazers, you know, they made it through. I'm so sorry. But we also need to give some props to CJ McCollum. I mean, the man saved their series. Okay, they saved their series. And here's what we have to understand is that I don't think the Trailblazers were ready for the Warriors. Clearly, you've seen game 1. But after that, you know, after such an emotional win, when you win like that, game 7, buzzer beater, game-winning shot type of shot, you have to still be prepared mentally to go into the next series. I feel like they were just celebrating. Because remember also, this is Damian Lillard's first Western Conference Finals, which he's totally deserving of, by the way. Like, the man, I'm clapping with my external battery. The NBA Playmakers got me, and I slapped on a sticker from teespring.com. Get your merch. See all these logos in here? You should see over here. I have stickers everywhere, for real. Literally. Go get yours. teespring.com/store/the Splash Squad. Get your stickers. But anyways, he's really beyond deserving of finally reaching this. But guess what? You have to be in that mental state to actually do anything there. It's not just enough to get there and just say, okay, well, I got there, now what? Like, you need to be ready. And I genuinely just don't think that they were ready, especially after that win. Such an emotional high, like, I don't know. I don't know how I could possibly cope with that, because I still would be on that high too. I'd be walking in the Oracle Arena like, what's up? Do you know what I just, if I was CJ McCollum, you can't tell me anything. I'm going to take the old time road. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me a thing. Security, goodbye. You can't tell me anything. Period. You know what I mean? But that's not the mentality that you have to have. You have to come in there ready to grind, first of all. Number 2, this is the Warriors, right? So you can't take a break. You can't just chill. You can't just be in an off state of mind. There's no time for that, especially against this team. And you have to capitalize while KD is gone, because he is by far their best player. Yes, he is their best player. You have to be ready and locked in as soon as game 1 starts. But they weren't, clearly. I mean, the beginning of the game was atrocious. I couldn't even watch it. You know what I mean? And then also, Draymond Green is anchoring them defensively. You got Andre Iguodala filling in all the gaps for them. You got Stephen Clay splash, and you got the bench performing versus the Trailblazers, who starters aren't scoring. Rodney Hood is doing amazing, but they only stand in the game because of the massive free throw disparity. They're not actually doing well. You know what I mean? It's tragic to see. So I just wanted to get on here and say that my battery's flashing. That's why I wrapped it up quick. Could you tell? I'm really rushing. But comment down below what you guys think. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to join the Splash Squad. I gotta go. Battery light's flashing. I don't know how much time I have left. If I have enough time, I'll tell you guys to check out some other videos right here. Subscribe to the Splash Squad right here. Check out the merch up here. And Trailblazers, get it together. Play better defense on these picks and rolls. Seriously. They're pick and rolling you to death. They're pick and slipping you to death. They're pick and fading you to death. That can't be all y'all have. Lock in, please. I beg of you. Goodbye.